Stokers. Glory, they boasted, and duty, and privately whispered adventure. Young men, fired up, fire-hardened, from foundries, from forges, from pit shafts that coffined them daily in darkness, to hack at the black band that fed the dirty great heart of the nation. Below, there was no way of knowing the state of the sky or the river that ran overhead, never pausing, bristling with staves where it stretched out, bunching with factories panting at the nape of each bend. The works bell pinched off hours of daylight, and the seam of the river span onwards, a black thread knotted with barges, tugboats, indomitable steamers. Industry slept like an ogre, restlessly, dreaming of conquest and grinding its teeth until morning. Young men, what did they dream of? The sunny lark of France and meadows, or the brave dream of sea and clean water, clean sky, clear horizon, and the enemy sighted like mallards seen through the scope of a rifle, a tabletop stall at a fairground, a coconut shy of destroyers, winning as easy as narrowing one eye, their girls smiling at them. But some were sent to be stokers. Not for them starch and brass buttons. Suited for boiler room labour, they marched single file through the airlocks to bend at the waist, as a tree bends in hot winds that blow from a bomb blast, to twist from the waist in the pressure, the breath of the greedy furnace. The coal-faced shovellers fed it, plying the arc from the coal pile, twist and lift, sweating in black stripes, sculling for swiftness, pulling their ships through water denied to them, blinded by bulkheads. By their efforts, the convoy came slinking at daybreak, wearing a fog hide, flat on their bellies, like stalkers in long grass, creeping on warrens. Above decks, eager, the gunners eyed up the range and the measure, triggered a straddling salvo, straightened and flew to the reload, until shells fell to ground like a hard rain, like a hailstorm out of a clear sky on a marketplace that forces shoppers and mongers to rush under awnings, inadequate, buckling canvas that tears with the force of the downpour. Hove to for attack, the stokers hung shovels a heartbeat and listened. The muffled percussion of foot clanks, invisible beasts in the stairwells, and deep in the steel a faint booming, like thunderclaps, heard by a sleeper through bed springs that wake him and set him to counting the beats between flashes. The stokers sent out all their senses to follow the flow of the battle and will on the storm, to blow over without striking them. Just one torpedo, ripping a hole in the right place, will scald off their skin in the instant brine meets the heat and the pressure in which they are sealed, double buffered, silently waiting for orders. A trembling under their boot soles, a groan in the bones, an avalanche of rivet strain spilled through the steel hull. The floor flung them, bounced them, ball bearings slithering over a drum skin, and they knew they were hit. Almost running ahead of their orders, they bent to the mouth of the furnace, speeding the arc from the coal pile, built up a steam head, and, aching, hauled the ship eastwards to safety, its afterdeck severed and headless, burning and bloated with bodies. Kaiser, they said, and Kultur. But bravado once bitten's a bad coin. They pinned silver on them and patched them and sent them again after 6 weeks to defeat. And then the deck listed slowly enough for the men in formation to chorus their national anthem, then walk to the water and enter the courteous ships of their enemies. All hands, all but the Stokers, locked in the hot box and sinking, dumb muscles, forfeit and finished.